Destination Lomé. For its 12th edition, Yes FIMO 228, Togo's International Fashion Festival has picked the theme Fashion for a World Without Cancer. Not a glamorous topic on the face of it, but very relevant. The World Health Organization estimates cancer rates are set to rise by 77% between now and 2050.
Ready? Oh, I'm almost ready.
But how can fashion help in the fight against cancer?
I think that is the main thing. It's a therapy. It's a way of putting an armor to be able to get out your house every day while you're going through this. So it is, I think it's the best. And besides that, it's also a way to do fundraising. When I was on treatment, it was an association that used to do fashion shows using the cancer patients and survivors as the models, and they would raise a lot of money to keep helping others. So it's a great platform, it's a great combination.
We wanted to combine fashion and health because we know that fashion inspires a lot of people, brings a lot of people together, and so it was a platform for us to help raise awareness of these afflictions. Because if you're not in good health, you can't get involved in fashion.
40 designers from 25 different countries are presenting collections during the 3-day event, a display of undeniable savoir-faire.
What's the DNA of your collection for women?
DNA for sexiness. I was just trying to ensure everybody's sexy and ensure that you're sexy in African attire, like African print. So yes, my DNA is sexiness.
It's not provocative.
It's not
Provocative.
No, just being sexy, just being elegantly sexy, being empowered. Yeah.
Le coton. Where does cotton come from?
Cotton comes mainly from Benin, so I use either cotton from Benin or pieces of cotton offcuts from thrift stores. I use that too.
You're into upcycling.
Yes, of course. That's one of my strong points as a designer. I rummage around a bit, I hunt for things. I rework stuff to give the material a second life.
And save the planet?
Why not? Of course.
In the environment, something that it can act as a nuisance, a pest, like water hyacinth, can be harnessed and turned into fibers. And then the palm tree, if everyone had a palm tree, which is democratic, yes, it just grows by itself, then there could be nourishment, food, and medicine, and soap, and everything, body creams, everything from those two trees.
Upcycled fashion for women, while men's fashion gets some muscle.
This collection is Afro haute couture. So for this one, it's basically for African men, to look grand, to look ceremonial, but it can actually...
What is exactly an African man?
We are proud. We are proud. We are loud. We love to express ourselves. We don't like quiet stuff. We love big clothes. We love accessories. We love to look big. That's an African man when it comes to fashion. We are quite expressive.
How would you describe your collections in just 3 words?
I'll start by saying volume, then opulence and refinement. I'm an artist, but when I'm in Montreal, for example, in winter, I have time. I don't take on any contracts. I also do trainings and schools in the autumn, and a few visits to the factories. And then I run a school in Haiti, despite everything that's going on there. A fashion school, an art school. There's just the security problem we're having there at the moment, but otherwise it's really satisfying to see how eager they are, how quickly they understand. But it's a great gift. It's a great gift. Passing on knowledge is a wonderful gift.
What does fashion mean to you?
When you love your job, it's a lifesaver. That is, when it's your job, but also your passion. And in fact, that lets you forget all the negatives. That's not to say it's easy, but in any case, it keeps you going. It's my passion, but it's a business. So you have to know how to manage your passion and make a living from it. So I've been in the business for 30 years, and I make a living from it.
Togo is a small country, so if we get the opportunity to take this fashion on the road and showcase our expertise and approach sponsors and everyone else. Fortunately this year, the government is supporting us, so now we need companies to get on board too, because we've been struggling for a long time. I think it's going to work out.
Finally, let's salute Nina Bordier, the Ivorian designer behind the Nyantin by Nini label. She remained hidden under a red veil during the show, a symbol of cancer. At the finale, she appeared like a phoenix rising from its ashes, a powerful metaphor for the fight against the disease.